We are ready for second grade math for Friday, April 11th. Okay, yeah, Reese says hi. Kaden, I know that these are kind of hard to see the way that I've got it and with the glare, but just we're going to do the best that we can. All right, so today we're going to start working on the subtracting 8 facts. Last week we worked on subtracting 6 and 7 facts, so this week is subtracting 8. Okay. Do you remember what the answer in a subtraction problem is called? Starts with a D. The difference. Okay? The answer in a subtraction problem is the difference. So which of these problems has a difference of 0?
8 minus 8?
Yeah, 8 minus 8 equals 0, or the difference is 0. Which one has a difference of 2?
10 minus 8.
10 minus 8, the difference is 2. How can we check our subtraction? Reese?
Add 2 to 8 to see if it equals 10.
Yep, we can kind of work backwards. We can say, well, is 2 plus 8 10?
Yes.
And yes, it is. All right, which one of these has a difference of 8?
Wait, 16 plus 8. Wait, 16 minus 8.
16 minus 8, because 8 plus 8 is 16. Which one of these has a difference of 5? So we can think of it as, well, 5 plus 8 equals?
13 minus 8.
Good. Which one of these has a difference of 3?
Oh, 11 minus 8?
Yep. Which of these has a difference of 7?
15 minus 18. Wait,
8. 15 minus 8 does equal 7. Which one of these has a difference of 1?
9 minus 8.
Which has a difference of 9?
19 minus 8.
Not 19 minus 8, that would be 11. 18 minus 8 would be 10. I want a difference of 9. 17 minus 8 equals 9. Which one of these has a difference of 6?
14 minus 8.
Because 6 plus 8 equals 14. Which of these has a difference of 4? Our last one.
12 minus 8.
12 minus 8 equals 4. I'm going to pause for a second while I move. Yeah. All right, Kaden, you can get this page out. Okay, we're going to do this left-hand side together. Wait for me to call which problem we're doing. Up to 19.
Hope you're having a good vacation, Kaden.
Put your finger on 11 minus 8. What is 11 minus 8?
4?
Nope.
Wait, I meant
11 minus 8 equals
3.
Yep. So you can do it a couple different ways. You can start at 11 and count back. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Or 11 minus 8. You can start at 8 and see how many does it take you to count up to 11. 8, 9, 10, 11. Because we can think 8 plus what equals 11. Good. Put your finger on 14 minus 8. What is 14 minus 8?
6.
8 minus 8?
0.
16 minus 8?
8.
Good. 18 minus 8?
10.
Good. 12 minus 8?
4.
9 minus 8?
1.
17 minus 8?
9.
13 minus 8?
5.
19 minus 8.
11.
15 minus 8.
7.
And 10 minus 8. 2. All right. Take a look at the right side of the paper. That looks like a wrap up. Caden, I'm going to pause. I'm going to have you pause. Go ahead and do that drawing wrap up. Okay, then on the back side of that page has the extra math problems. So Caden, if you don't have a wrap up, you don't have to do that part of it. If you do have a wrap up, if you're doing it back at school, then go ahead and do that, please. All right, now, Caden, you will need that page out because we are going to work on make a table and look for a pattern strategy to solve a problem. Making a table and looking for a pattern. Listen carefully as I read the problem on side A. Let's go ahead and get our names on real quick. And then you can listen as I read the problem to see what we know, what we need to find out, so what question is being asked, and if there's anything extra we can cross off. All right. The children in Ms. Kime's class are making books. The children will use 5 pieces of writing paper for each book. Show how many pieces of writing paper Victoria will need to make 6 books. What are we going to underline? What is it asking us to show, or what question is it asking?
Show how many pieces of
writing paper Victoria
will need to make 6 books.
Excellent. Go ahead and underline that. Good. Now let's see what we need to bracket. Do we need to know that the children in Ms. Kime's class are making books? Does that have any number information we need?
No.
Nope. The children will use 5 pieces of writing paper for each book. What do we need to know from there? What number information?
5 pieces of writing paper?
Yep. And we also need for each book. Okay. And then this sometimes happens in what we underlined, what we are needing to show. We have to bracket something in there because it has some information we need to solve this problem. What from the piece you underlined needs to be bracketed?
6 books?
Yeah, we need to know that she wants to make 6 books. Okay? All right. So for this problem, we can use the strategy of making a table and looking for a pattern. So let's ask ourselves first, what are we talking about? We're going to make our table, but in order for the numbers that we're going to plug into our table to make sense, we have to know like what we're talking about. So what 2 things did you bracket?
5 pieces of writing paper for each book.
5 pieces of paper, and we also bracketed 6 books. Okay, so we are going to have our table, our label for our table will be books and
6?
no, we're just looking at labels, so we're looking at words now, not numbers. We need to know books, and we need to know how much paper for each book. Okay, so it gave us the information that if there's 1 book, how much paper do we need?
5.
We need 5 pieces of paper. So what if I wanted to make 2 books? How much paper would I need? I'd need 10 pieces, 5 for each. Well, what if I wanted to make 3 books?
Then you'll need 15.
Then I would need to make 15. Okay, I'm going to pause right there, and you can make your table. Does it give you, let me look and see.
It gives you,
it gives you the table almost already. Number of books and number of pieces of writing paper. So you filled in now the 10, right? The 10 pieces if we're doing 2 books. And you filled in the 3 with 15.
Yep.
Okay, what pattern do you see so far?
It's going.
In the top row, what's the
It's
pattern?
counting up by 1.
Yep, in the top row, it's counting up by 1. So our next number of books would be
4.
4. How high do we need to go?
6.
Up to 6, because that's how many books Victoria wants to make. Take a look at the sheets of paper. What are those numbers going up by?
5.
5s. So 5, 10, 15,
20.
20. 4 books takes 20 pages. 5 books will take
45 pages.
25 pages. 6 books will take
30 pages.
30 pages. Okay. All right. Have we answered the question or shown what it has asked us to? Yes, we have. Okay. Did we show that each book needs 5 pieces of paper?
Yes.
Did we show how many pieces of paper Victoria is going to need total?
Yes.
Yes, 30 pages. So underneath your table it says how many pieces of writing paper will Victoria need to make 6 books? What are you going to write there?
30.
30. And then we need a label, 30
Paper.
pages
Page.
or pieces of paper. Okay, so how did we solve this problem? I
looked. Oh wait. I read the sentence.
Oh, I'm sorry. We start after, like, we don't have to start with the bracketing and the underlining and all that. We just assume that. So after that's all done, what did I do? I made what?
I made a table.
Yep.
For to see how much paper I would need to make 6 books.
Good. I made a table to see how much paper I would need to make, do I have room? 6 books. Good. All right, and the strategies we used was making a table,
Look for a pattern.
and then we looked for a pattern also. Okay, go ahead and turn your paper over. You'll do this problem on your own. Looks like they also have a table started for you, right? Good. All right. Follow along as I read. The children in Mrs. Clausen's class are making greeting cards with movable eyes. The children will use 2 movable eyes for each card. You guys know what movable eyes means? Like googly eyes that we use for crafts? Yeah. Those are movable eyes, googly eyes. So the children will use 2 movable eyes for each card. Show how many movable eyes Tyrese will need to make 6 greeting cards. What are we going to underline?
Show how many movable eyes
Tyrese
will need to make 6 greeting cards.
Good. What are we going to bracket? The children in Mrs. Clausen's class are making greeting cards with movable eyes. Any number information to bracket?
No.
Nope. The children will use 2 movable eyes for each card. Any number information?
2 movable eyes.
2 movable eyes for each card. We need to know that for each card. And again, there's some information in what we're showing or the question being asked that we need to bracket.
6 greeting cards?
Yep. Okay, so once you have done that problem, make sure you answer all of the questions down below. That's it.
Second.